Namaskar, hello and welcome to Chai Chat with Lavina. It's New Year's and I'm standing here outside the Viking Community Center. New Year's means new hopes, नई उम्मीद. कोई भी नई चीज़ नई उम्मीद लाती है और ये नई उम्मीद हमें यहाँ दिखी लोगों में. Simple people doing big things. उम्मीद जहाँ लोगों के मन में ख़त्म हो गई. In this New Year's, along this Christmas, in this winter, people have had not been able to heat their houses or eat proper food. And when, apart from the government who may or may not be able to do a lot, individuals are coming forth and helping. Small charities are coming forth and helping. And I'm on this Chai Chat going to talk to such people. Ye hai hamari umeed, the new hope. So come on, let's go and chat to them. And by the end of it, you'll see why these small things go a big, big way. Food bank that also serves as a warm space. This is a new scheme that the government or the council, some of the councils have been running in the wake of the kind of energy crisis that the UK is facing, where people are finding it hard to heat their homes and everything is gone expensive. You turn your head and it's gone expensive. So I'm going to speak to these volunteers and people who have been small charities and individual people who've come together and are doing this. Everyone is making an effort, but then people, even individual charities, have had to pitch in, and I want to figure out why this is happening and why there's not been enough grant or support or whatever it is. What is the need? So I'm here with Raju. Thank you. She's worked very hard to pull all of this together. Thank you, Raju ji. Please tell me कि इस तरह की गवर्नमेंट कहाँ लैक कर रही है और आपको कहाँ एक इंडिविजुअल चैरिटी है, इस तरह से अपनी जर्नी भी बताइए और उसके साथ शायद इस सवाल का हमें आंसर भी मिल जाएगा.
ये शुरू हुआ 2000 में जब भी लॉकडाउन हुआ था. हाँ. जब भी लॉकडाउन
2000 नहीं
2020 में था.
2020 में. हाँ.
तो लॉकडाउन जब भी हुआ तो हम उधर जा रहे थे फूड बैंक में. हाँ. तो साउथ हॉल में ये लोग ने फूड बैंक खोला था, हम उधर हेल्प कर रहे थे. जैसे जैसे हम हेल्प कर रहे थे उधर बहुत डिफिकल्ट होना शुरू हो रहा था, स्लोली बट श्योरली. तो ये लोग ने जैसे ही शटडाउन खत्म हो गया, ये लोग ने स्ट्रेट अवे बंद कर दिए. लेकिन अभी सारे जैसे प्राइजेस ऊपर जा रहे, ये प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, पैसे नहीं है, गवर्नमेंट किसी की बॉदर नहीं कर रही है, अपने लिए रख रहे हैं. दे नॉट हेल्पिंग द पुअर पीपल आउट देयर. वो लोग को बहुत ज़रूरत है. फिर मैं, रागिनी, हम बैठे, हम दोनों ने बैठकर बात की कि अभी हम क्या करें, कैसे हेल्प करें. हम खुद नहीं जानते कि हम कैसे करें. हम इधर आए, ये लोग ने बोला ठीक है आप लोग फ्री हॉल ले लो. हॉल तो हमें अभी फ्री मिल गया, कोई तो हेल्प करने वाला नहीं है, गवर्नमेंट नहीं कर रही है हमारी हेल्प. तो मैंने पूछा अभी हम क्या करें. तो हमने एनिका के साथ बात की. एनिका एक बहुत छोटी लड़की है जो खुद अभी स्टडी भी करती थी, काम भी करती है. तो शी डिसाइडेड कि चलो मैं ये लोग की हेल्प करती हूँ. ऐसे उसकी खुद की चैरिटी, पर उसने हमारी हेल्प करने में इनपुट किया.
अच्छा, तो एवरी फ्राइडे आप यहाँ, ये हम इस वक्त वाइकिंग कम्युनिटी सेंटर में हैं. हर फ्राइडे अगर आप चाहें तो 9:30 से 1:30 बजे के बीच में आ सकते हैं. सो व्हाट टेल मी अबाउट दिस वार्म स्पेस वेयर दैट डबल्स अप एज अ फूड कैंप, योर कम्युनिटी सेंटर.
People from the community are more than welcome to come, enjoy some. Sometimes we serve refreshments. It's a space that's welcoming. They're here to socialize. They can bring friends and family, and they can also, because we understand the cost of living crisis, and this is the least we could do.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. And I'm going to speak to now Kamal, who's the volunteer here at the center. Please tell me what kind of people come, what is their situation, क्या कितनी मुसीबत और किस तरह के लोग आते हैं.
इधर लोग आता है बहुत मजबूरी से आता है, क्योंकि गैस इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बहुत महंगा हो गया. पीपल से कि और मनी नहीं कि चलेगी शॉपिंग करें, और ज़्यादा पीपल से इधर आता है, मुस्लिम पीपल आता है, अफगानी पीपल आता है, एशियन पीपल आता है, मिक्स आता है। मगर ज़्यादा कंपनियाँ के चाह रहे थे कि उसका हाथ है हेल्प नहीं करता, और बस दूसरी वीक 4 times 5 times में डिफरेंट शॉप, छोटा शॉप स्टाफ ले आता बहुत मुश्किल से, पेट्रोल हेल्प नहीं होता, किसी का हेल्प नहीं करता। बच्चों से ना कि मेरी वाइफ रखनी हेल्प करता है कि बोलता कि पीपल ज़रूरत पीपल के है, पीपल से हेल्प करेगी।
Thank you very much. Ragini, tell me one thing. Are there people who have been living here for a long time also are now joining or have had to come to the food bank?
Yes, we've had a lot of newcomers as well as, my local community, because I literally live in the estate myself. I've been living here for over 8 years. I've seen it grow. There's still a lot of poverty within the community, but a lot of them are my neighbours. So when I told them I was opening up this food hub, they were so excited, and they were saying how proud they were of me, doing something like this and reaching out to the most vulnerable families and children, obviously.
Paul, you are one of the volunteers, aren't you?
Yes.
So tell me, what is different that you have seen as compared to all the other times? The food banks have been running for a while, and what are the difficulties that you face here?
Yeah, so what I've noticed recently is that the people that come into the food bank, you always have a kind of picture of those who need help, but actually the help is getting wider. There's more and more people who are affected by the cost of living crisis. So I feel, in terms of my volunteering my time, it's just, I've seen so many people every single week are coming, and this is their meal, this is what they're using to feed their families, and it's not just what we call the poor, it's the poor level is rising, so there's more and more people needing the food bank.
So Anika, you are the person here. I even you'll see Anika with Milo, who she is housing and helping. Anika, why is there a lack of help from the government, which is why individuals have had to do it, and is the extent too much of that individual help required?
Definitely, there's been no help from the government whatsoever, and I think if they could make grants more affordable and more accessible towards smaller charities, then they would be able to help out a lot more, because smaller charities reach a niche of people that large-scale charities aren't able to reach, especially with ethnic minority groups. Unfortunately, especially in the South Asian community, there's a lot of stigmas surrounding food banks and people coming here, so they're not able to access it, again, due to pressure from the communities. So we could have more help from the government, especially more focused towards smaller charities, because the niche they reach, larger scale charities can't reach it.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's where our show today is focused on, the smaller group of people who are coming forward and doing this. Tell me, Anika, how you started, and who all and how you're helping and how you're getting help.
So Anika Food Charity actually started in 2018. It'll be almost 5 years now next Jan. And we started by, again, just very small. What we found was that a lot of people, especially in the South Asian and ethnic minority groups, were ashamed to physically visit the food banks. So what we started doing, we started operating on a delivery basis, where we would actually go to the homeless shelters, survivors of domestic violence, visit their personal homes, and it also allowed us to have a good relationship with them, where we would give them the food. And now, very luckily, we have huge charity partners, leading brands such as Greg's, the Morrison's Foundation, Pret a Manger. We have Toiletries Amnesty with the Hygiene Bank Ealing. We also have Hagel's for sanitary pads. So we have about 7-8 leading charity partners, and that enables us to be able to provide not just food but basic everyday life essentials.
So how difficult was it for you to get Morrison's and get these partners? Were they easy, accessible?
It was hard. I would say actually 4 years. In 2022, we feel that we're actually fully established. It was a lot of constant emails going up to them and saying, look, no, we're here, we're helping these ethnic minorities and people from low socioeconomic areas. We can help and provide that reach. But it was actually really just building a portfolio and also charity identity for ourselves. And I would say it didn't happen overnight. It took us about 4 years to be able to reach that kind of brand recognition that we have now.
Okay, so what is it that will help you? How can people help if they want to reach out to you?
Donations, give time. It doesn't have to be financial donations. It could be anything that's at home, for example, tinned food. If somebody can help, just provide some cooked meals.
Where would they come?
They could come here, so Northolt Food Bank. They could volunteer. They could provide donations. They could supply us with cooked food that we can give to people, that we can make parcels. Another thing that they also do is emergency parcels for 3 days. So where you can just give cooked meals and just like, for example, bars of soaps, maybe toothbrushes that can help at least keep them sustained for 3 days, like emergency bags. So you don't have to make a financial donation. I think a lot of people think that that's what I have to do, but that's not the case. Even your time, any skill set that you have, it could be admin work, maybe you're good at the computer, you could help with, logging people in, logging people out. So any skill set that you have that you can donate, I think that would be the biggest advantage.
That would be great. And you will find on our scroll where this community center is being run. So this is the Viking Community Center in Northolt, but there are various hubs across the program. I will be taking you through the various places where you could just reach out to either the local food bank or the Anika Food Charity, or come here Northolt or the Southholt. There is various other places. Please find it. I'm here with Milo, and Milo is one of many who slip out of the system and therefore find themselves in even difficult circumstances. Tell me, Milo, about you and how you were helped.
How was I helped? I was helped by them by giving me shelter and heater, nice bed. Even though it's like box type, but I really appreciate this one. And they give me food and a bit of cash, sometimes like this. Yeah.
Do you also use it as a warm space, places like this, or you find hard to heat your house?
It is difficult, as I said, it's difficult for a lot of people. It is a warm space. There's quite a few places out there that you can go to which are warm spaces, like libraries and stuff.
विपुला, मुझे बताइए, आपको फूड यहाँ इस तरह के फूड बैंक या फिर आपको बेहतर लगता है यहाँ के बैठना, एंड क्यों आपको इसकी ज़रूरत पड़ी?
क्योंकि मैं काम नहीं कर सकती, डिसेबल हूँ, तो ये लोग हेल्प करते हैं और आई एम वेरी हैप्पी बिकॉज दे आर पीपल वेरी नाइस एंड गिव नाइस फूड।
तमीना, आप यहाँ आती हैं, मुझे बताएं, यहाँ हर फ्राइडे को लगता है यहाँ पे, तो क्यों ज़रूरत पड़ी और कितनी देर के लिए आती हैं, बताइए।
जी, इसलिए क्योंकि फूड की प्राइसेस काफ़ी हाई जा रही हैं और एज अ सिंगल मदर एवरीबॉडी वांट टू सेव सम किड्स, बिकॉज एज अ सिंगल मदर। सो जब मुझे किसी ने बताया कि यहाँ पे फूड बैंक है, तो फिर मैं एवरी फ्राइडे इधर आती हूँ और ये लोग एवरीथिंग होता, ब्रेड, tin food, fresh vegetables, fruit, and nice environment. So people भी अच्छे हैं जो सर्व करते हैं हमें. And that's why I know this.
It's time for a short break, but when we come back, we have more such heartwarming stories for you, and that, I feel, is hope. So stay tuned on Chai Chat.